Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing the top 10 influential books tag, and I believe it was started by Read Susie Reed. I will link that video down below. Alright, first I have Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. I just loved this book when I was a kid, and if you haven't read it, you should definitely check it out. Next up, we have Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. I've always pretty much been obsessed with the whole Peter Pan story. I love J.M. Barrie. Just the whole idea of the boy who never grew up is kind of classic and sort of relevant to my life. Next up, we have my favorite books as a teenager. First one is still my favorite book of all time, and that's The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. This book has really just stuck with me, and it's really influential on my writing style as well. Next up, we have The Vampire Lestat by Anne Rice. One of my favorite books. I love Lestat. And she's coming out with a new book about Lestat in like 2 weeks. So I'm super excited about that. Next up, we have some classics. We've got 1984 by George Orwell. And if you like dystopian books like The Hunger Games or Divergent, any books like that, you definitely need to read 1984, because I feel like this was the first dystopian book ever. Maybe not. I could be wrong about that, but I feel like it probably was. And next up we have The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde, and this isn't a great edition. There are definitely some prettier editions out there, but it's still an awesome book, and anyone who's an artist should definitely check out some Oscar Wilde, because you'll definitely appreciate it. Alright, next up, we have Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince by J.K. Rowling. Really, it's more of like the whole Harry Potter series, but this is my favorite book in the Harry Potter series. And also, along with that is Twilight by Stephenie Meyer. And the reason I picked these two books, obviously Harry Potter I think is a much better written story than Twilight, but both of them kind of inspired me as a writer and got me thinking about writing young adult stories, because I was just really inspired by the way so many people wanted to escape into these worlds that these women created, and I thought that was really cool. Next up, we have Writing Down the Bones by Natalie Goldberg. This is my absolute favorite book about writing, and you can kind of skip around it. It's just got sort of little kind of essays about writing with some writing prompts and exercises, some tips. It's a really good book. If you like writing, you should definitely check it out. And last is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And this book has basically changed my life. It's all about being present in the now moment, and I think it's really helped me and a lot of people. And Oprah likes it, so it's gotta be good, right? Alright, that is my top 10 influential books.